Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I have a new setup that we're still in my room, but I got a much bigger dresser now. Um, I'll be trying to do reviews here unless I find some problem with it, which right now it seems okay, and it's a lot taller, so it's easier to not have to crouch down or anything. Anyway, as you can see, these are all older cars and trucks in some cases, one case, and even Sprint Midget cars. But what this is that in my hometown at the local Wendy's, every Thursday, I think yesterday was supposed to be the last one, September 26th, but that got rained out anyway. So the last one was last week, whenever that was, September, whatever. They do it from April to very end of September, and they have it every Thursday, as I said. And there's a guy there that has a bunch of old NASCAR stuff. And this is, I think I did a video once, because that's where I got both. Where is it? Nope, that's the throwback one. Where's the real one? There it is. The Richard Petty car from the 70s, and this drag car, which the packaging was autographed. Which is pretty much why I got a drag racing car. So this is eight items that I picked up a few weeks ago, and yeah, let's just get into it. So the first one we have here is a number 3 truck. As I said, it's been a few weeks, so there is a little dust on these. But this is a Mike Skinner, very heavy, by the way. Number 3 Goodwrench truck of the Craftsman Truck Series. It's 1995, and this is apparently the championship truck as well. So, special. What's the back look like? Not really anything useful. The Super Truck Series by Craftsman. That's the official title. And before, there's a lot of Gordon stuff. Let's skip over the Gordon stuff until the end, because they're kind of all one and the same. You'll see what I mean. Here we have a Hot Wheels thing with this little thing still in there. Made by Hot Wheels. It's Mark Martin's Eagle 1 car. Not sure what year. A 50th anniversary, must have been 1998. And has a card in it and everything. Has all your information here on the back about Mark and Fast Track Fact. And then you have a schedule of the 1998 Cup Series. As you can see, Twin Ring Motegi to close out the year. Although I think that was an exhibition. Yeah, it was. Next, I didn't realize that this was kind of an extra. That came with an extra until after I bought it. I pretty much bought it because I saw an 02 Ryan Newman, which it's his rookie year car. Most of the time when you see Newmans, they're number 12s. Not saying that this, is very rare or anything, but you don't see the 02 Newmans a lot. So, as you can see, 2002 there. And, yeah, so I bought it for the car. I didn't realize that apparently this is part of a collection of 12, where if you connect them all together, they create the Daytona front stretch. So I got a piece, not a real piece obviously, but a replica piece of the Daytona track with this. And there's a bigger picture of what it would look like if I were to take the time to collect all 12. Who knows? I have one. I might try to get the rest. Who knows? We'll see about this. And assembly instructions. And finally, the ones that are not Jeff Gordon. I have another 1995 truck. This is Tobey Butler. If you remember this truck, it's because it might have even been off the same guy. I don't know because I wasn't there. But when my parents went to a car show at the M&M factory, they got me this truck. Now, they just got me this because it was a 1995 truck and it looked cool, which I agree. And once I saw this, I knew I had to have it just to complete the collection of this truck. So, same exact truck, just 1/64 scale, and it comes with a card. And, yeah, and on the back, here's your schedule. Mostly the Nashville network, and then ESPN, and then ABC. Now we have 4 Jeff Gordon cars. Now, these are, I think, like, these are all a part of, like, 3 different series, if you look at the back. Like, these series things, they're, collectively, these are, like, 3 different ones. But they're all Jeff Gordon lifetime cars. So, they're pretty much the same. Now, there's something I do regret, is as you can see, there's 3 midget/sprint cars here. There was one more that I saw in the basket, but at that point, you know, I already have 8 of these. I don't want to buy another one because that's just a lot at that point. But then, if I had known that was literally the last midget/sprint car in the entire series, I would have gotten it. But you know, he just had this huge bucket out, and I saw that one, and I figured, oh, there's probably like a bunch more. I'll get it some other time. But now I know, doing my research, that is literally the last one. So I kind of regret that a little bit, but at the same time, I didn't know. So I didn't buy it yet, but I did do research on eBay, and people are selling it for like $3. So it shouldn't be that hard to come across. It'd just be better to have it in this video, but now will be another video. So here we have Jeff Gordon's 1990 Diet Pepsi Midget Car. As you can see, it is a 1/64 scale, but obviously it's a midget car, so it's going to be pretty small. But it's still cool. I have a Jeff Gordon midget car, sponsored by Diet Pepsi, ESPN on the side, and it even comes with the card and picture of the car. I forget which one of these it is, but there's one of these that's like a has like a rare picture as well. That's pretty valuable. Probably won't get that version because if I remember right, yeah, I think it's a lot of money to buy it. If I can find a cheap one, yeah, sure, we'll go for it. But I don't even remember which one it is, to be honest. But here's your this is number 2 in this series, right? No, it's 1999 Pepsi. Where's 1990 Diet Pepsi? Number 8. And then all the other ones in this series are stock cars. Let's do this one. This is technically a sprint car, and from 1989, although I'm not sure why it's a sprint car, because to me it just looks like a midget car again. So I don't know why. Maybe I just don't know my terminology of these cars that well, but it looks like a midget car to me. This is a sprint car. Yeah, I don't know. And this one even has a sticker, 4 of 6. And is this the same? Nah, it looks like it's completely different packaging. I don't think this is the same. Yeah, 1989. It doesn't even have a sponsor, according to this. Sprint car. So yeah, there's that one. Comes with whatever this is. I don't know if it's a magnet or what it is. Here we have his 1985 Pro debut sprint car. So we're going back in time. This looks like it was also produced in 1998, the 50th anniversary right there. There you go. Promotional Graphics looks like the sponsor, and not much other sponsorship. It's pretty bare. Obviously 1985. And this is also the only dirt car that's in this series as well. This is actually a bonus car. It's not even part of the regular 6. So, age 16. I just knocked my deodorant behind the dresser. Great. But, anyway, on to the last one here. We have Jeff Gordon Test Car, 1999 automotive Dupont Automotive Finishes Test Car Chevrolet Monte Carlo. This is, I guess, test car number 2. It's not even test car number 1. It's 6 of 8 in this series. It's the same series as the Diet Pepsi one. And there you go. It's pretty bare, although you don't get test cars much anymore. You got the 24A Dupont. You have a green splitter there, and the rest of the car is just black. So anyway, I'm gonna try to retrieve the deodorant from behind the dresser, and when I come back, we will unpackage these. Okay, so here we are with the full collection. 10 minutes in and we finally unpackaged these. So anyway, I got the deodorant back. It was quite a journey to get that. I had to take that wooden bat to move it around to here, but then this space was too thin to put my hand through. It's actually a little wider now. So I had to move this all the way out with everything on it and then retrieve it. It was quite an adventure. But anyway, let's get started. So first we have very high quality stuff. Pretty much all these are high quality. It makes you really, really miss what quality diecast used to have. But this one was made by Racing Champions. This is the actual championship truck from Mike Skinner's 1995 Truck Series run. As you can see, well, so you can hear, it's not going to do it now, but it sounds like glass. Super Truck Series, 1995 champion. Then it has, the printed on autograph there, and it comes with a stand. Now, seeing this stand reminded me that the Todd Bodine Tabasco car I got last year at Pocono, which is right there, I don't know where it went, but it came with a stand just like that. Obviously, it's not as significant because this stand basically just said 35 Tabasco, and that's pretty much it. This one's more significant because it's a championship thing. But yeah, I don't know. It just reminded me. I don't know where that is. And this is, I'm sorry to go to like distract from the review here, but with this one, it's not a normal one. I don't know how many of these they made. It says on the packaging somewhere. I still have the packaging. I don't feel like digging it out though. But the normal color here, which I think was like orange or something probably. I don't know why I keep messing up the camera angle. But this is normally orange or something, I think. But this is a gold series, so they made it gold. And I picked that up for $5. Basically, long story short, it came with something just like this, and I don't know where it went. So, anyway, as you can see, you have the 1995 truck mold here, which, I don't know, is it just me, or is the front end, like, really ugly? But yeah, you have a bunch of detail on here. It's trucks, so there's no passenger side window. I don't know if the trademark was ever really there on the 3. I don't know. Have some sponsors even down here. You can kind of see like a crease right here, like where a door would be if stock cars had doors. Made out of metal. Tires are rubber. It's pretty much your Goodwrench paint scheme on a truck. Then you have Goodwrench again on here. This was obviously not race used or raced version, but you do have the logo, 1995 champion logo, which is pretty cool. So I don't know how valuable this truck is, but it's valuable to me considering it is a championship truck and it's marked as a championship truck. It comes with a cool stand, and it's the first year that the Truck Series ever existed, and it has no scratches or marks or anything. And I still have the packaging, although now it's ripped a little bit, but I still have it. I decided to keep all the packaging because they're all pretty cool, except for the Hot Wheels one, this one, because that was kind of just generic packaging. So I'm keeping all of that. But anyway, on to the next one. We have Tobey Butler's number 21. And I think this also shows how much quality went into diecast back in the day. Obviously, this is kind of a guy that, never, I don't know how well he did, but I know he wasn't around for that long. He's a guy that the majority of people probably forgot about if they knew he existed. I didn't know he was a driver till I got this truck in May, to be honest. But it comes with a nice gold stand. It comes with a card. So, and as you can see, I don't know how I was supposed to get it off, if I got it off the right way or not. But it was pretty much stuck to this, so I just pulled it really hard and it came off. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but metal body again, rubber tires, as was the standard back in the day. Here's the card, by the way. It's cardboard. Has the signature, and then on the back, hometown, he was born, and signature again. So anyway, here's the truck. The stand is 1995 Premier Edition. Sorry, I keep distracting myself. I have the Ortho, the same kind of mold. Did Fords have a different kind of spoiler from the Chevys? I'll get into that in a moment because I don't want to distract again. But see, the Craftsman logo is actually below the passenger window over here, and there is no window. 76 fuel, interesting. Ortho, Venable Racing, nothing on the back. Then you pretty much have the same thing on the side. You have the red and green stripes, and nothing on the bed of the truck. Anyway, this is what I mean. Here, the Chevy, the spoiler goes all the way pretty much. Maybe there's a little bit of room on the sides, but not much. And here on the Ford, it looks pretty weird. There's a lot of space for some reason. And I know it's not just that diecast, because this one is the same exact thing. And I looked up pictures, and it was like that in real life. So I don't know if these are from the same year. These are both 95. So I don't know if it's a Chevy and Ford thing, but it's strange. I'm 16 minutes in, and I'm like not even halfway done. I keep rambling. So anyway, here's the 02 of Ryan Newman. Luckily, you can just get the car by itself and not worry about the track. Although I'll keep the track just in case I decide maybe to finish off the series, although 90% chance I probably won't. But anyway, look at this car. It's a nice, glossy looking car. Hot Wheels knows how to make cars. It's just very nice. Like I said, I don't know how rare 02 Ryan Newmans are to come by in really any version, but definitely a lot rarer than the 12s. But other than that, this is his normal paint scheme. Alto.com. You had the rookie stripes. Nothing on the deck lid. Very shiny, as I mentioned. One thing is that there's an upside down Mobil 1 sponsor on the spoiler. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not. Nokia, Mobil 1 again, Bosch, PPG, a bunch of other stuff over here. Does not have the Winston logo, as you might expect from Hot Wheels. Just fine. But yeah, it's pretty much his regular paint scheme on an 02. And the packaging says 2002, although this is a 2001 car. And it's something I noticed I just thought was funny. It works out, because I don't think the body changed that much between 2 or 3 years. But it's a 1999 body that they're using for this 2001 car, and is made in Thailand. I just found that kind of interesting. Like I said, the body didn't really change all that much, so it doesn't matter, but I just found that interesting. So next we have Mark Martin's 1998 number 6 Eagle 1 car. Comes with the card, the gold looking autograph. Then it gives you basically his salary on the back. It's not his actual salary, but it's all the winnings from his finishes. So I just found that weird. You don't really see that. And then you finished off the 1998 season. Oh, he started off with a 3rd place finish at Rockingham, The Rock. Dwayne, followed by his first win of the year at Las Vegas. Martin led the most laps for both events. Cool. So I guess that's kind of, although in the picture it has the Valvoline car, I guess maybe that's what this paint scheme was used at. Rockingham and Las Vegas, maybe? I don't know. It seems like that's what they're implying, but I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, this is a paint scheme that you may have seen before. It's nice and black. You have the, I would say rainbow, but it's not really rainbow. It's kind of half of one, the red, orange, and yellow. The Eagle logo, the Eagle 1. It's on a Taurus. We're still using the 76 fuel at this point. You have bugles on the side. That's bugles, right? Yeah, that's bugles. Bugles are on the side of this. Cummins, Valvoline, of course. Valvoline again. Cummins and Valvoline seem to be very much on here. Bosch, Ford, of course, Mac Tools, Exide, all the Roush sponsors. So yeah, that's 1998. Of course, once again, metal body, rubber tires. This one was plastic, which, once again, it's Hot Wheels. So you kind of know what to expect from Hot Wheels, good or bad. I mean, I would say that the plastic's a negative, but like we get, you know, we get plastic on everything for the modern cars, so it's not really that big of a deal anymore. Next we get on to all the Jeff Gordon cars, which, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there is one more I still have to get. I'll probably buy it cheap on eBay eventually. But yeah, this is 1999 Test Car 2 according to the back of the packaging. And I'm not going to read all that, but you can pause the video and read it if you want. Card was made in 2000. They have his family on here, which is just his wife at the time. Now we saw this part from the packaging, and by the way, the finish is really nice. It's a nice matte black finish. You have Dupont. There's not much detail, of course. Most of it is stuff I already mentioned. You can see the mold, but it's all just blacked out. Green splitter, Dupont. You have the green 24A. Here, by the way, this is also plastic. But the tires, are they hardtop? I think they're hardtop. You don't have Chevy or anything anywhere. But then on this side, you have a different 24A that almost seems like, it's almost reminiscent of that time that Dale Jr. wrecked in a race. And they put it back together, and the number was completely made out of orange duct tape. So this reminds me of, I don't know why it was like this. Why couldn't they just print another one of these on the other side? Maybe they showed up to the track thinking they could only have one. The NASCAR was like, oh, you need two, so they put a second one on with duct tape. I don't know, but that looks really cool, actually. Next we have his 1990 Diet Pepsi Midget Car. And once again, not going to read, but there's all of your info about this car. And we're going to get really close up on this because it's small. Let's see how the phone will handle the focus. Diet Pepsi, as you can see, the logo at the time. Now, 1990, he had pretty much already established NASCAR sponsors. Like, I have a number 67 from him from Busch Series in 1990. So, this is how he had sponsors by this time. Diet Pepsi. Of course, I saw ESPN on the other side. There's his name. Something up there. Hold on. Beast is what it says. VP. A bunch of other sponsors. You have a number, looks like, back here, but you can't really see it that well through the rails. You know, the rails are, I can't tell. These might, yeah, I think these are still plastic. Anyway, there's ESPN. And this says something else here, too. I think, oh no, that just says Beast again. Does it say the same thing up here? Yes, it does. But anyway, there's your midget car. Looking pretty nice. Next we have his 1989 Sprint Car. You can see a little bit less sponsorship. And then, of course, we'll get to, like, the bare bones when we get to the next one. But anyway, this is pretty much, I wouldn't say cardboard, but it's just kind of like a sign. It's cool, though. He's number 6 this year, and signature on the back. Here is the car. This one, you can hear stuff rattling around. It looks shinier. Maybe because it's a black car, I don't know. But there's your number 6. Pretty bare. You have a bunch of sponsors on this side. Hoosier tires, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned on the last one. True Value. Jeff Gordon right there. VP. Bunch of other sponsors. It's cool. All the, I mean, I know it's not much detail, but it's cool to have all of this little detail on the sides and back here. As long as you don't break it, because these seem very fragile. But it's cool to have all of this detail on here. even though it's kind of crucial because it's like sticking out, and that's kind of what makes a midget car. I know it's a sprint car, but this to me is a midget car. Here's number 6. You can actually see the number 6 better on this than you can see the number 4 on this, strangely enough. Yeah, that's a number 6 car right there. And last but not least, we have the 1985 Pro Debut Sprint Car. This one is a sprint car. Has his signature on the top, picture of the car. More info if you want to read, if you feel like reading. I don't. These ones are actually Goodyears. Goodyear Eagles. They have the tread on them. As I mentioned in the previous cars, all the detail is nice. This is number 16. The main part of this is blank. You have design, what's that? Fabrication. Jeff Gordon right there. Red line oil. You have something right there. And have a nice red stripe going down the middle. Didn't really notice that. It's on the sides here, then it kind of joins together, makes one large stripe down back here. And on this side, Promotional Graphics. I said that before too when it was in the packaging. And there's your empty seat. But anyway, that is pretty much it. This was cool to discover all of this. Like I said, I will most likely still be looking for that one midget car or sprint car. I don't remember which it is. It's a number 40, I believe. It's a silver or gray car. I'll be on the lookout for that. Like I said, last time I checked, it was cheap on eBay. So I'll probably be getting that in time for the next regular diecast video, which I kind of have a new format for that. I'll explain that when I get to it. And also I'll look out for that one car that has like a very rare Jeff Gordon cardboard picture of it. I don't even remember which one it is, but it's very rare and I'm sure it's expensive, so most likely that won't happen. But if I happen to find a cheap one, I'll get it. Other than that, thanks for enduring this half-hour almost video, and other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.